I think we have it. I think we have decadence, the disease of the eye. I'm no doctor, but if I were going to diagnose Western society right now, I would say that decadence, the disease of decadence, is definitely one of the main contenders of like why we seem to be falling apart. Hey tchotchkes, welcome back to another episode of the Cha-Cha Beat. Are we too sexy? Like, too sexy for our own good? Because in 2025, the relationship between men and women is like not so hot. If you've been watching the Cha-Cha Beat podcast, you know I am obsessed with the statistic that by 2030, 45% of women will be single. On top of this trend of strong and independent women, you've got the red pill, online red pill movement, and men going their own way, and passport bros. We have all of these women who are saying, I don't need a man, and all of these men saying, well, I don't need a woman, or at least I don't need a Western woman. I can get a passport and go over here and live my best traditional life. The sexes aren't talking to each other. They're actually strategizing how they can be apart. And this is not a good way to be if we want Western society to not only continue, but actually thrive and continue to create and conceptualize the great brilliance that the West has brought thus far to the world. So you might even say that we are in desperate need of a hero, someone who can actually talk some sense into men and women and can talk to men in a way that they feel respected as men and talk to women in a way that they feel respected as women. And for that, I can see why Camille Paglia is so popular. Her voice really just like hits ya. And that's what we need. We need someone who can actually speak to men and women so that they can hear. So today, in a quest of truth, today we are going to talk about sexual personae, the art and decadence from Nefertiti to Emily Dickinson. This is the culture-rocking exposé by the popular contemporary feminist and scholar Camille Paglia. Starting from chapter 1, like this book has it all. It's got sex, violence, art, love, drama. So in preparation for this video, I read the book, not the whole thing, the first chapter, which is what we're going to be talking about today. You can see my notes from just the first chapter. And then to start organizing my own thoughts, I watched another YouTube video, and since we're talking about sex here, I thought it might be good to have a man in the chat. So I've cut and spliced in some edits from Better Than Food, and we'll be seeing him throughout the video.
Better Than Food, man.
All right, before we get into it, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Tchotchkes, we are going places. We are not here to just lose our minds to doom scrolling and Insta comparing. Here to think about things and talk about things and dare to say what needs to be said. So like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Part 1, the amuse-bouche. Let's start by talking about the preface. Don't worry, it's only one page. The preface pretty much establishes Paglia as like the hero that our Western world needs. She knows all of our flaws, and yet she still believes in our potential. The book accepts canonical Western tradition and rejects the modernist idea that culture has collapsed into meaningless fragments. It kind of feels like our culture has collapsed into meaningless fragments, doesn't it? Paglia believes that there's hope for us. We may be on the way to becoming meaningless fragments, but all hope is not lost. Perhaps we can save Western society, because it does feel as if we are being so fragmented from each other and everything is meaningless. And now men and women aren't even finding each other. Women are fragmented from men and vice versa. And like, what's the point? Where are we going? We're going nowhere is the point. With that notion of meaningless fragments and the temptation that all is not lost, I think that we can consider our bouches amused. The last thing that I want to mention is just like this actually was a treat to read. Paglia is a prolific writer. She is a rebellious philosopher, and she is a woman who is not afraid to shock with the messy truth. Before we dive into chapter 1, Better Than Food, is there anything that you'd like to add?
Sexual Personae is the magnum opus of the American academic Camille Paglia. It's a collection of 24 essays, mostly fusing art history and literature with social criticism and psychology. It's also a defense of the achievements of Western culture and the men and the masculine energies responsible for them. It's also a scathing attack on progressivist idealism and modern feminism. Don't get it wrong though, she's very pro-sex. She's pro-gay, she's pro-porn, she's pro-sex, etc. She has a lot of traditionally left-leaning attributes. She's just not crazy.
Before we get distracted with all the sex talk, make sure please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I hope that I'm providing quality content for all my tchotchkes out there, trying to learn as I go, branch out from just doing like reaction videos to actually exploring something and deepening our minds and understanding of our culture. If you are down to think a little bit with the cha-cha beat, then like this video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's get into the juicy stuff. If you enjoyed this clip, you're gonna love the full episode. You may even like it more. Tap or click to watch now.